I have $15,000 in Nvidia stock, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my position, some of the technicals, and some other Nvidia news or information that came out this week. So currently, the stock closed at $726, and post-market is still at $726. The market cap is at 1.79 trillion, just under 1.8. And the next earnings report is in 5 days, guys. So make sure to enjoy your long weekend, because Lord knows where the stock is going to be come Wednesday, the day of the actual report. So let's come down. And before we get actually into some of the technicals, let's get into the position, guys. So I'm going to show you guys two Nvidia stock or positions that I bought prior to my third one. So the third one that I'm going to show you is the one that I'm currently holding, and I do plan on holding long term. And right now, I am not in any trades with Nvidia stock. Calls, puts, spreads, nothing. Shares, I'm not in anything. I'm only in Nvidia stock long term as of right now. I am in a Tesla trader, so if you guys want to go see those Tesla videos to see the current Tesla trade I'm in, go look at those. But as of right now, not in any Nvidia trade, only long. So my first Nvidia buy that I ever had was in March 29th, 2023, last year. And I bought these 10 shares at $269. As you can see, March 29th, 2023, literally I market open 943. Bought these 10 shares at $269. Obviously, got rid of them, sold them. Not obviously, I'm just letting you guys know. So then I bought again 2 months later, May 24th, 2023, at 50 shares at $323. Now, if you guys know Nvidia stock or have follow it, the stock does not have any memory in the 300s. You guys remember the day of that report in May? It was at $300 by close, $400 in the post market. It was only in $300 for like 2 hours, guys. This stock has no memory there. Obviously, it's gone to 396 in the October low when the whole market came coming down. But that's the last time. It doesn't even have any memory in 360, 350, 340. No. This stock got to 300, and the same day it got to 300, it was at 400 for 7 months. And then from 400 to 500. So that was my second buy, 50 shares, May 24th. Oh, 420. Look at this. I actually bought these the day of the report. So I got them on that move up. Obviously, I had to let them go because, man, it was at freaking $400. But like 30 minutes later, and I don't even think I got to 400, man. I got them like at 323. I said bye-bye like at 350s. Peace. Made my trade, man. Now, this next position is the one that I am currently holding, and I will be holding long term. So this Nvidia stock position, as you can see, Nvidia, I have 21 shares at $490. I'm up $5,200 on that, or 51%. The value of the position is $15,560. And these, man, I am going to be holding these long term because I do think Nvidia has more potential upside and more room to grow, honestly. So as you can see right here, Nvidia, the gain $5,200, and this is how much this position cost me. So this position cost me $10,290, and right now it is currently by $15,556. So like I said, I'm going to be holding this one long term because I think there is more potential to the upside, and I do think that because the market cap is still undervalued in my eyes. Obviously, you don't buy a company just because of the market cap. You look at the revenue, the earnings per share, the EBITDA, the PE ratios, obviously. But I think this stock could be trading like at a 25, 30 PE ratio, man. Call me crazy. And obviously, I don't even have to tell you with the other financials and stuff how crazy I think Nvidia stock could be. And with the market cap, I think it could pass Apple and Microsoft. Apple by 2024 is going to be up there with Microsoft. Microsoft maybe by 2025. And then we could see Nvidia, the #1 company in the world, the most valuable company in the world. Now, sustaining yourself there, I'm not going to say we could sustain ourselves there. Maybe in like 2, 3, 4 years, another one can come and pass us. But I think we could be up there and take the crown for a good few months, maybe a good few years. We're going to have to wait and see. So now looking at some of the technicals on Nvidia stock, let's start with the weekly, guys. With the weekly chart, honestly, you can't see anything because this stock has just been a bullet straight up. Look at this, from the 400, from the 7... Actually, from right here, the first buy, remember I told you I had, look at this, 300 to 400. Then after 400, it just went 400, 500, 400, 500, 400, 500 for 7 months. Then we broke out of 500, boom, to 600, boom, to 700, boom, to 750. And Lord knows if after earnings we could go boom, 800, boom, 900. Let's see. So on the weekly, what I'm seeing is a doji sign up here is a reversal sign, guys. Doesn't mean Nvidia stock has to reverse. It's all going to be on the earnings report and what the hell they say on the earnings report and if this thing gets bought up or sold down. Now, technically, yes, this is a reversal sign, and this means it's going to be wanting to come back down. Doesn't mean anything. Look how many reversal signs we had over here when this stock was to the moon. and it never came back down. So I wouldn't pay too much attention on that, especially with our earnings 2 days out. Now on the daily, this is where it gets a little interesting, honestly, because on the daily, you can see the range Nvidia stock has been playing in. We've been playing in this high from $746 to the low of $700. Or I'm not going to be able to get a perfect as trading view, but 746 to 695. And if you don't want to throw it at 695, you just want to throw it at the whole even round number, you could go ahead and throw it at 700. But from 700 to 695, the bottom of this wick, which is the low we got a few days ago, not 1, 2, 3, but 4 days ago, that's going to be the low. So this is the range from the daily. I'm going to repeat it one more time, 695, 700 to 746. But if you guys see right here, you see we've been having trouble trying to break this $720 level. So let's actually go down into the 1 hour to get a better perspective of this. So down here is the $695 level. Up here is the high, the 746. So let's look at the bull cases first for Nvidia. So for the bull cases, we're going to want to break $740. Guys, 740 has been like glue for Nvidia stock. Every time we've ran up to 740, well, we came up here to 746, the all-time high. We came up to 740, we got rejected. We tried to go for it, got rejected. We actually came up to it, tried it, got above it for a few dollars, but lasted nothing there, got rejected. Tried to retest it, got rejected. Stayed up there, stayed up there, came back down, stayed up there, got rejected. So 740 is like glue for Nvidia stock. Break 740, actually hold above it, and I think we could go for 746. Now, if we break 746, it's going to be another story, because we're going to have to see if we get rejected at 746. But break 746, I think we could be going for 750, 755. So whoever tells you they know where Nvidia stock is going to be going to the upside is lying to you, because we're in no man's land, like I showed you on the weekly. So when we're on no man's land with a chart like this, nobody can tell you where the stock is going to be going, because they have no support or no resistance, and they have no memory. Like up here, we have the $746 level as memory. Now for the bear cases, man, we want to break this $720 level, man. We're right there, 725, but man, every time this is in the 1 hour, every time we've tried to get down there, we can't even get it. Just like we can't get above 740, we can't get down under 720, so that's been the real range, shorter term, 720, 740. So break that $729, or is that $720, $719 level, we're going to be coming down to the 714, 712-ish, which really isn't that many dollars apart for a $700 stock. But then you break that 713, 714, boy, we could be coming down to retest that 700, 695-ish area. Then when we get that low, we're going to have to see if the stock bounces up there or if it comes down, even crashing even more. Honestly, 700 is going to be a huge support level. So give up 700, see if we just break it for a few bucks, like 695. Honestly, give up that 695, I think the stock could be taken down more, like 690, 680s. But we're going to have to see that 695, 696 final boss level, how it reacts. This for the downside, same way the 746 is the boss level to the upside. So that's all I have on the technicals for Nvidia stock. Now let's just look at some news that came out this week, guys. So Nvidia stock came out with, look at this, a 13F showing some of the stocks or companies that they're invested in. So that's pretty interesting. Nvidia's 13F filing sends AI-focused tech stock soaring. And honestly, this is crazy, because when this news came out, all the stocks that were invested in, that Nvidia was invested in just for having the word Nvidia in it, went up like 100, someone of like 1,000%. It was some crazy shit. So Nvidia unveiled a surprise investment in a small tech group late Wednesday. Look at this right here. In the group's first ever 13F, right now, a small 3.6 million stake in SoundHound AI, or ticker symbol SOUN, a Santa Clara, California-based tech group focused on its signature voice-activated AI platforms. So that's pretty interesting. They noted that they own around 1.73 million shares. So they have around 1.73 million shares and 75 million. Oh, but they only have okay. They only have a $3 million stake now. Some other companies they invested in was ARM. But honestly, if ARM would have gone up more with this news, after whatever already went up, it would have been even more of a short squeeze. So ARM didn't do nothing with this news because it had already gone up to the moon. So ARM, as you can see right here, 47.3 million stake in chip making rival ARM Holdings. Some other companies, another stake detailed was a $76 million holding in Recursion Pharmaceuticals, RXRX, which uses AI technologies in its drug discovery processes. Other Nvidia holdings were these two right here, NanoX Imaging, NNOX, and True Simple Holdings. So these are just some of the companies, a tech company that's in full self-driving. So one of them is like a full self-driving company. Another one is a drug discovery company. A lot of stuff that Nvidia works with, guys. Now, this is the news that I'm really excited for right here. So if you guys remember, or if you guys don't know, Jensen last year had an event at GTC, the same event that he did last year, but I think it was like around May. This year, he's doing the same thing around March. Look at this. Jensen Huang, founder and CEO of Nvidia. Don't miss this transformative moment in AI. Watch Jensen live on stage at the SAP or the SAP Center as he shares AI advances that are shaping our future. And he got asked about this, and he said, watch out. I got something hidden in my back pocket in 6 weeks. Check this out, guys, on this interview, man. This is crazy. Oh, no. Look at this.
I just want to say that we really appreciate you taking the time, especially since you have GTC in 6 weeks.
In 6 weeks, I'm going to tell everybody about a whole bunch of new things that we've been working on. The next generation of AI.
Every single year.
New things we've been working on and the next generation of AI. That doesn't sound bullish and good to you. We have to see. Now, how it reacts to the stock is another thing. So I'm just saying bullish long-term as an investor in the company. If you don't like hearing that, damn, I don't know. And now this next part is pretty funny. He got asked about Sam Altman wanting to raise or fund $13 trillion, or not 13, like $7 trillion. Guys, $7 trillion. These two started laughing about it. Look, you can even see Jensen started scratching his ears. $7 trillion, like saying, damn, give Nvidia $7 trillion. You're going to see how we manage $7 trillion, boy.
They just push the envelope when it comes to artificial intelligence and GTC. So we're hoping to get a few snippets of question that was going on in my mind.
Look,
how many GPUs can we buy for $7 trillion?
Well, apparently all the GPUs.
I think this is one thing I'm waiting to ask Sam about because it's a really big number. Talk about ambition. We have a lot of ambition here in the UAE. We don't lack ambition. But
no, yeah, so I just found that a little bit funny. Another part I found in this interview funny, man, was this right here. So Jensen talking about how we've accelerated computing and AI the last 10 years by 1,000,000%. Now, why do I find that funny? Because how the hell do you know that you've advanced computer by 1,000,000%? Like, obviously, they've advanced it, guys, every 10, like in 2015 and 2005, around those years, and AI and computing was advancing like 110 or like 10x at a crazy level. But bro, by 1,000,000%, like I know you can measure it with a stock, but how do you know you measure it with computing?
As much.
I just found
Otherwise, the mathematics and conclusion, for architecture, you mentioning that, the rate of innovation, one of the greatest contributions we made was advancing computing and advancing AI by 1 million times in the last 10 years. And so whatever demand that you think is...
How the hell do you know you advanced it 1,000,000 times, man? Are you trying to pump the stock up, bro? No, I'm just playing around, guys. And I do want to give a shout out to this dude, Medin Hankin, on YouTube. If you guys want to come check this video, he isn't the only one. As you can see, world government. There's a lot of places you guys can come see this interview, but I'm watching it on his channel. So if you guys want to come see that, I want to give credit where credit's due. Another part that I found cool in this interview was around here, man. They started asking Jensen if you had your own nation and your own environment, with a small GDP, what would be the first thing you would implement for AIs, right? And he responded pretty smartly. I was hearing the question thinking like, damn, what would be the first thing you would do? Jensen smartly responded, infrastructure. What the hell are you going to do without the data centers, without the internet, without all of that? And honestly, it's true. So check this out. That was pretty smart, man. Around here, watch.
Work with other partners on this. Let's try to flip the paradigm a little bit. Let's today assume that Jensen Huang is the president of a developing nation that has a relatively small GDP. And you can focus on one AI application. What would it be? Let's call it a hypothetical nation and say that you have so many problems that you need to deal with. What is the first thing that you're going to approach if you're going to mobilize artificial intelligence in that scenario?
The first thing you have to do is you have to build infrastructure. If you want to mobilize the production of food, you have to build farms. If you want to mobilize the production of energy, you have to build AC generators. If you want to operationalize if you want to digitalize your economy, you have to build the internet. If you want to automate the creation of artificial intelligence, you have to build the infrastructure. It is not that It's not that costly. It is also not that hard. Companies all around the world, of course, wants to mystify, terrify, glorify, all of those ideas. But the fact of the matter is, they're computers. You can buy them off the shelf. You can install it. Every country already has the expertise to do this, and you surely need to have the imperative to go activate that. The first thing that I would do, of course, is I would codify the language, the data of your culture into your own large language model, and you're doing that here.
And that boy said that's the first thing I would do. Smart answer. And that's why he's one of the world's leaders in AI, guys. This guy's a visionary, smart man, along with other CEOs. And now the last part I want to show you guys is right here, is where they start talking about like regulations and AI fear and all that. So we already know that they have to implement this with responsibility and these new technologies that they're implementing, guys. So watch them talking over it.
And create the AI models.
You touched upon the issue of, I would say, authentic ignorance, the fear mongering, AI taking over the world. And I think there is a requirement for us to clarify where the hype is real and where artificial intelligence really has the power to create a lot of disruption and to harm us, and where AI is going to be good. What do you think is the biggest issue when it comes to artificial intelligence right now? Because I think the problem of regulating AI is like trying to say we want to regulate a field of computer science or regulate electricity. You don't regulate electricity as a invention or as a discovery. You regulate a specific use case. What is one use case that you think we need to regulate against and that government should mobilize towards?
Excellent question. First of all, whatever new incredible technology is being created, you go back to the earliest of times, it is absolutely true. We have to develop the technology safely, we have to apply the technology safely, and we have to help people use the technology safely. And so whether it's the plane that I came in, cars, manufacturing systems, medicine, all of these different industries are heavily regulated today. Those regulations have to be extended, augmented to consider artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence will come to us through products and services. It is the automation of intelligence, and it will be augmented on top of all of these various industries. Now, it is the case that there are some interests.
So basically, guys, they're just talking about the regulations of artificial intelligence, how they're going to implement it. If all this news doesn't make you even more bullish on Nvidia, guys, I'm talking about long term, not short term, with the price, because we know short term the price fluctuates and stuff. If this long term doesn't make you even more bullish on Nvidia, guys, I don't know what will, guys. I really do see the stock being the #1 company in the world, passing Apple, passing Microsoft, sustaining itself there for a few years. Talking about probably 2025, 2026, maybe 27. We'll have to see. I don't want to speculate. But short term, oh my goodness, 2024 is going to be all Nvidia, baby. We might have some AMD in there. We're going to have other companies. But, dude, guys, get ready. Hold on. I'm really bullish for the rest of this year. I think we can finish the year by 2 trillion. 2.1, 2.2, around 2 trillion. So that's all I have on Nvidia stock, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. It really does help me out, guys. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.